What's the haps? I'm Morocco and welcome to Indie Insight. Today you're going to be taking a quick look at One Troll Army, which is a new title from Tiny Build Games, who always have historically seemed to have done some fairly interesting stuff. The developer is FlyAnvil, who I believe, as far as I can make out, are Russian. It kind of seems weird that Tiny Build just seemed to do what I'm going to unfavorably, or maybe not, maybe quite accurately perhaps, describe as their gimmicky stuff. With the last one they did was Punch Club, for which they refused to release the game until Twitch had beaten them at it. In this instance, also Russian developers seem to get the end of the gimmick stick. This game, they did a weird challenge on Twitch, whereas again, Twitch is going to play them at it, and if Twitch can beat them at it, then the game will be released for free. Twitch beat them at it in 5 hours, so the game has been released for free. They seem to grossly underestimate how effective people are going to be at working together through Twitch chat against them. They kind of seem to expect everything to work out kind of like Twitch plays Pokemon and take months to beat, and that never seems to be the case. At any rate, yeah, this is a game geared at streamers, which means I'm completely the wrong person for them to pitch this to. I do not have the Twitch audience to demonstrate this. So, and also the YouTube audience doesn't work because nobody ever gears in anything for YouTube or Beam or anything. So, yeah, I can't really show off the streaming stuff, but I'm going to take a look at it. The premise is kind of something Twitch have been pushing for lately, I do know, which is they're looking for games that are one versus many, that are designed kind of like a game show, ideally predominantly for a Twitch audience, where the streamer will play literally against their audience. How this particularly works from an actual business perspective, I'm not sure the details have been entirely hammered out on that. So it's like, if you're literally only selling streamers, you've just lost most of your audience. If the people who are watching the streamers aren't going to buy the game, what do? How do you make money? Yeah, don't know about that, but I guess Tiny Build's way around that is, hey, let's just give the game away for free anyway, and I think the plan is to try and make some money back on some DLC later down the line, at any rate, and see how well that one works out. If anything else, it's it's experimental. That's what they're going for with this. This is a weird experiment on the heads of, I guess, some Russian developers. I don't know. So it seems to be the Russian ones. I don't know. Sorry, FlyAnvil, your game is going to be sold for free now. You've got great publishers you're working with. Anyway, let's have a look at the options menu. We have music and sound on separate sliders. We like to see that. Graphics, I'm not going to mess around with that graphics slider because it's weird and I don't know what it does. It tells me literally nothing, which is the worst kind of graphics slider. And when you slide it down, there's a definite frame rate cap implemented. Once you go below about the halfway mark, also there's only about 3 minutes of title screen music and then it ends, apparently. Yeah, once you go below the halfway mark on the graphics slider, it just locks the game at 24 frames per second. I will say that even on the title screen, it's not running at a great frame rate anyway. It's kind of hanging around 40 to 45 frames per second now, which is god-awful for a slightly swaying, static sort of bunch of rocks and trees in the background, you know. That should be running better than 40 frames per second, guys. It doesn't even look that great. So, yeah, not sure about that. And, yeah, surely the whole point of turning your graphics quality down is that it pushes your frame rate up. Surely that is literally how that's supposed to work. So when I turn my graphics quality down, I don't want my frame rate to also go down. What the hell? That's strange. We have the Twitch setup, obviously, because it's geared at Twitch, and English and Russian languages, which makes me suspect that these are Russian developers. So those are that. Let's hop on into this thing. That's a medium, I suppose? Strawberg. As always, with Indie Insight, this is going to be 10 to 20 minute blind first impressions. I've not played this game. I've just got all the press releases about it. So, yeah. Long time ago in a wilderness far, far away, some pretty average goblins set up a camp. One day, one of the scouts stumbled across approaching nomads. Alrighty then. They decided to ask for help from the gods and send their prayers skyward. Now, presume we are, instead of awakening a being from on high, big guy wakes up. Which is us. This is us. What after all this racket? I'm trying to sleep. Oh, good gods. I'm a troll, not a god. What do you want? Maybe you can help us. So it's kind of tower defense-y as far as I'm aware, except literally what we're defending is our ogre, I guess. Objective awakened. Great. Click left mouse button to move, the rig mouse button, which should probably be right mouse button, or arrow keys to move the camera, and middle mouse button to rotate and zoom. Okay, rotate and zoom. Yeah, that's... Oh god, they've inverted... the x-axis feels inverted. That's horrible. I hate that. I hate that already. Follow the goblins. Right. Let's get my micro up. 300 APM. Come on, guys. Let's do this. We gotta go kill some nomads, apparently. I'm a little faster than them. You don't have any walls. We can do that. Get to work. Point 3 goblins. Goblin manager. Builders. Okay, so all the sort of assigning roles is literally done on sliders. That's simple and almost mobile in its interface. Order them to build walls. Select the fortress window and choose the walls button. So 3 builders. Go to fortress. Make walls. I'm not sure what I did. I just clicked on all the things the arrows popped up, to be quite honest. 3 builders will start working. The more builders who are involved, the faster construction will be complete. Yeah, no, I don't feel like they actually taught me how to do that so much. It was just like, click on this, click on this, click on this. There were a lot of other details that just weren't explained there. We need to assign some wood, so... okay. Let's try and figure this out. So I have 4 total loafers, so I guess if I lose the builders, they go back... Alright, so these are my 3 workers who are literally not assigned to do any job whatsoever. They are loafers. That is their role in life. They are loafers. So I need to assign all 4 loggers. Okay. Great, so now they're going to go off and do that job, and I have nobody to do any other job. This guy is too important to do any actual work around here. His job is to sit and have a bit of a dance. As is the big guy. You'd have thought he'd be really good at getting the wood. Whilst there's not much going on, you know, he could be going, you know, just tear a tree out by the roots. No? Okay, fine. Speed up. Right. Objective complete. I went fast. Which means everybody dances faster. And now we have some actual waves of battle. Okay. Fortunately, time just switched back to ordinary speed. We cannot compete with them, so we'll stay inside until you deal with them. Alright. Hound on enemies. How I hound? What is the hound? Oh, is that a hound button? I guess he kind of automatically hits anyway if he's near an enemy. Bop. The screen's going all bloody screen so real. I feel like they nearly got the better of me anyway. Okay. Inflicted per obtained damage. Is that ratio of damage dealt to damage received? Damage inflicted per damage obtained. Yeah, I guess that's what that means. That's the weirdest way of phrasing that I've ever heard in my life. Enemies destroyed 16. Yay! And I keep pressing WASD to move around, which is actually the camera. So you aren't immortal. I can try to heal you, but it requires material sacrifice. Okay. All those things are shining as though they are loot. Can I claim them as loot? Enemies defeated, now it will take time before they band together to attack again. Let's prepare. So kind of get a bit of downtime between waves, okay. Point goblins to collect loot from enemies. Okay, yeah, right. Uh-oh. I brought up the Steam interface. What the heck did I just do? Go away. Check out and try on awesome armor and clothing for your troll. That must be where it's going to try and sell me DLC, I suppose. Loafers, yeah, I want looters, that's right. Oh, if you push another slider up, all the other ones just go down anyway. So upgrade Shaman Healing. So I almost kind of feel like maybe they intended this to be free, if we're honest, because, to be fair, if they were planning to nickel and dime us with DLC, maybe you don't want that to be in a full... Well, it's not going to be a full price title, but a priced title, at any rate. That doesn't tend to sit well with the gamer audience. At the same time, this kind of, here's a free game, and now here come all the payments. That's a mobile thing that, to be fair, is not going to go down all that great on PC either, so, yeah. So far, it's not pestering me to pay for like progress or anything, but it remains to be seen. So, have I bought that? Did I buy that? How do I buy that? I've clicked on it. No. No, back. Let's close that. Upgrade Shaman Healing. Yes. There's not much else in the way of an interface. other than click on it, and clicking on it doesn't seem to have done much. Clicking on other things is not helping. This is not making any sense. Right click is obviously not it. Eh? What am I fundamentally missing here about this section? Okay, never mind. It's going to start without me anyway, and I keep pressing escape to close things, but okay, to battle. I guess I'm going to die now, because the game didn't actually tell me how to do this. So I guess the premise of this being a Twitch thing is that... Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead? I'm dead already. Great. The premise is that all the Twitch viewers get to control one of these little grunts each. Right. Maybe I should upgrade the Shaman Healing. Objective. Yeah. This. It's not helping. Is this just broken? So far what I've seen of this game almost feels like maybe it would be. Can I mean, there's gamepad config. I guess that is also controller is a keyboard config. There's nothing that's selectability, activatability, strike, select four options, record GIF for God's sake. Nothing that's a buy thing though. Submit. Do I need to assign like enter to? There we go. Okay. Can I buy it now? No, I genuinely can't. That's just broken. If it's not broken, it's not obvious. Have I missed something? There's other things here. Oh, do I just not have the materials to buy it? At the same time, it doesn't tell me what it is. There's nowhere on here it says this is what this costs. So... what the heck? I don't get this. Okay, I think I got it. I kind of ended up quitting and starting again because if I stop, I'm going to pause this right now. They've got the pause button over there. It does let me pause between waves. That seems really useful because time continues elapsing. You know, that time, well, it's not there at the minute, but yeah. Okay, let's go through all this stuff again. Right. I want my looters to be looting. Great, they're doing their thing. And it says upgrade Shaman Healing, and this thing was highlighted, which gave me the impression that I needed that. And that's clearly, yeah, that's what you need to do. I think this is more an overview of all the things you've got rather than any actual upgrade tree, which is really, really not helpful. And then this is here, and this is flashing. That was not flashing last time I was trying to find this. It may have appeared very briefly at some point, I suppose, but I don't know. I think it got lost somewhere in the bit where I clicked on the wrong icon and it started opening Steam overlays and things and trying to sell me things instead of actually completing the tutorial. Maybe the whole, would you like to buy our crap? Would you like to buy out what appears to be a Stormtrooper helmet for your orc? Do they have the rights to use a Stormtrooper helmet? I don't think they've got the rights to use a Stormtrooper helmet. I'm pretty sure Disney owns that one. I don't think you can have that. But yeah, you can, I guess, buy that. It's, you know, maybe don't have that bit of the interface until people are, you know, invested in the game, have actually finished doing what they're doing. So I need to buy that with 200 gold. Great. Shaman Healing improved. I could do that again for 400. That's not going to happen. Right, so now we can actually start thinking about the next wave. I'm going to tell my guy to go over there. We can start the timer again. So my loser's gonna loot. We've unlocked what appears to be, I guess, healing. Yeah, all around this game just seems like it was not tested well enough. There's a lot of work could have and should have been done on this. So I can upgrade Punch. Okay, right, I get this, but I can't afford it. Hopefully, once my guys loot enough, I should be able to do that. Unless it's just 180 gold and 40 sacks. Well, what's a sack? Because, quite frankly, that's neither of the materials I have at the bottom of the screen. I have lumber and I have materials, just generic materials, and I have money. I don't have a sack. Where's a sack? It's like, would you like to buy that? I would if I could. Alright, that requires 80 sacks. I don't have sacks. Guys, oh god, Escape really needs to be close interface. Escape needs to be close interface, not bring up menu. Oh my god. And I'm probably going to lose the next wave because I can't afford that upgrade. They're like, okay, go get an upgrade. I'm going to pause that, and maybe I need to send my guys to go gather some resources, because that's, you know, not what they're doing right now. They can do repairs, they can collect log. Sacks are loot, I suppose, but they have looted everything, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe we could send them to go do some more logging, who knows? Yeah, go to work, guys. I'm going to close out. Can I have a wander around and try and find some more loot myself? There are sparkles, but the sparkle loots I think are very similar to just the health sparkles. I'm being healed. Oh, and I guess if I charge out far enough ahead... Okay, I get it. If I charge out far enough ahead... Oh god. I automatically start the next wave. Because there were some of those guys loitering around there, and I was like, maybe I can engage them. Yeah, you can. It just triggers the start of the next wave, though. I'm hoping we can get through this without upgrading that ability. It's seeming like I probably can. I'm not taking too much damage here, he says, as his health drops critically low and has jam on his face. Oh god. Die! I'm dead. That guy got me. Yeah, you know what? I should have had more stuff. Another issue that I did spot while I was fumbling around before trying to figure things out is if you surrender, you lose the wave, but then you carry on? This isn't it says restart, but you don't restart the wave. The next wave is going to be wave 3. If I fail that, and I probably will because I didn't kill everybody last time and get any resources out of them, therefore I'm now underpowered, wave 4 is going to kick my ass, and then wave 5 is going to be even bigger. Surely you should redo the wave, and right now it's kind of set up so that the game continues on without you getting the upgrades. That seems like that's a problem. It still wants 40 things that I don't have, and it hasn't explained to me what those things are. And that's not even anything that's on the screen. It's just thoroughly poorly conceived all around, I feel, this game. Which is to say nothing of the fact that it is still running at sub 30 frames per second. It doesn't look good enough to be running at sub 30 frames per second. To be fair, I don't really care how good your game looks, it shouldn't be running at sub 30 frames per second. Under any circumstances, quite frankly. Certainly not on a definitively above average machine. So if I run forward, yeah, well look, hey, now we're on wave 3. Go on, give some guys a bit of a shove around. There we go. Have at him. Give him a punch. Punch him down a bit. I'm still on full health, that's something. Can I go? Let's get these guys. I'll leave my castle be for a little bit. They can be distracted by that, and then I can go wail on these guys. I might actually win that without my upgrades. That's something. This was not actually as big a wave as I expected. Doesn't seem like a very big one. Is it wave 2 and they've called it wave 3, which is confusing. Okay. So inflicted per obtained damage, which still seems to imply if I inflicted 0.84 times as much damage as I obtained, and I didn't take any damage there, what? It still sounds like I'm taking more damage than I've done, which is really weird. Okay, I guess it just, yeah, it's two rounds to me to 1 round to them. I guess, it seems intentional that it carries on like that, but that also just strikes me as really weird. Right, give me a couple looters, we'll have a nice balance of things. What can I build in here? Walls could be upgraded, I suppose, for 200 gold, 60 logs. Okay. Admittedly, I don't have any builders working on that, so maybe we should do that. I don't know which one. I don't know how it determines which one of those it pulls the orc from. No real way to do that, but then multiple sliders. I don't know what the best way to do that would be, but either way, I've got my workers working. We can upgrade that. It still wants me to upgrade that. I still can't. That's the other attack thing. That's my kick. I still can't do that. God damn it, game. What do you want from me? Give me the resources I need to do this. Am I supposed to have wandered off somewhere to find a sack that was somewhere else? I don't know. I don't know these things. It has not been made clear. All in all, I'm not getting a good impression of this game. I really gotta say. I kind of feel like this game is just generally a little bit poor. Okay, triggered wave 4, whoopsie. Or not whoopsie, I kind of wanted to. I don't know how much more interesting it would make it if I had, like, an army of, you know, 30 or 40 people, you know, trying to concertedly work together against me using these guys. I don't know what abilities they get or powers. I suspect they don't get a lot. And your controls are going to be entirely done through Twitch chat as well, which is, you know, obviously the best way to be trying to control a video game. Inflicted power obtained damage 2.03. Really? Because I took more damage that time? I took like 42 damage. Go figure. This game makes no sense through and through. It's fundamentally unintuitive. It's very badly optimized. And I feel like it's just a case of Tiny Build doing the whole gimmick thing again. Once upon a time, I did hold Tiny Build in a fairly high regard. They seemed to be guys who were... They only published, you know, games that they considered to be high-quality games. They started out making a pretty interesting game of their own, and from there went and started publishing genuinely interesting, unique, cool titles. And in more recent days, they've kind of just made this shift towards gimmicks. It's like, these are not good games. Punch Club was not a good game. Punch Club was a fundamentally boring, dull as dishwater game. And they just did this silly, gimmicky, viral marketing thing to sell it. And they're trying to do the same here. And God knows it's probably working for them, because obviously they get a whole lot of publicity. Viral stunts and gimmicks absolutely will resonate with the press. Well, everyone's going to jump on board it to talk about it. But if the game's crap, then what? I don't know. They're still getting money out of it, I guess, which is the unfortunate part, because I don't feel like a game like this should be, to be honest. This game, if it didn't have a viral stunt pushing it, admittedly they're giving it away for free, so to be fair, it's kind of in a certain way not really making much money, but it's the publicity, it's the PR, it's the stunt, it's there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? It's just there to give people a talking point. It's not doing anything for me. I'm definitely not going to recommend it. Even if I was a streamer, I don't think I'd want to play it. If I was a streamer, it's running at a really shoddy frame rate, so how's that going to be entertaining for people? It's going to look like garbage. It's certainly not going to put me in a good light if my content looks like garbage because the game does. No, this is One Troll Army, and I'm concerned about the direction Tiny Build are taking these days, I gotta say. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Maroka. I will see you next time.